Hello everybody and welcome back. This is episode number 18 of the Amber Army's YouTube Champions Manager Retro Series, Champions Manager 3 with Aston Villa. This is going to be the final episode of the season. 3 games an episode, 3 games left, starting with Liverpool away. No point in hanging around, let's get straight to the game. I'll pick the team, I won't take you through that formality. I'll see you at the game. Okay, so it's a toughie here. We're playing against Liverpool away, who don't look as though they got their strongest team out, to be honest with you. Except, obviously, Ferro and Owen are a formidable strike force. I suppose we could fancy a chances of a draw today. I basically started with the same team that finished the last game, with the exception of Keith O'Neill for Julian Joachim. So, let's get this game underway. So, 10 minutes in, not really an awful lot going on, but the games tend to start slow sometimes on this game. Oh, Tino, at the start with him, after what he did against Charlton, he got us that win. Put us in with a real chance now in these next 3 games to break into that top 6. Finish in that top 6, and that is dream world. Because I already know the players who I'm targeting for next season. I'm targeting a striker, a central midfielder and a right winger. But I am going to be spending all of my money between the 3. Not going to be looking for any youngsters. We've got a lot of good youngsters in the team already. So it's half time, not a lot's going on in this game. As you can tell, we've got a very good defence and goalkeeper. When Southgate and Egiog are playing, our defence is extremely good. But going forward is our problem. We need a proper attacking, creative midfielder. We need someone who can penetrate the right wing as well as Lovenkrands does on the left. But Joachim's good. Joachim's good. He just needs stronger competition for that place. And we do need that striker that's going to score the goals. So, so far so good, I'd say. I'd be happy with a draw, although I wouldn't mind testing them a little bit more. Looking like we're creating a little bit more now, but we could do with making a change. Both strikers are doing well. I'm going to take off Joachim for O'Neill for now, just that one for now. Although I am going to change the strikers now. What have we got on Liverpool? I don't know. Give Quayler a chance to come off the bench. Actually, I'm going to take off Hendry for Seth Johnson, just to see if that makes any difference in the centre of midfield. A stronger centre midfield to end the game with. So, do we take this point? Yeah. So we take the point. Leeds won 4-0, so I think that's dented our chances of finishing in the top 6. It's pretty much ended it, if anything. Mathematically, we could still get into that top 6, but we're guaranteed to at least finish 7th. So that's a good thing. I'd say we just enjoy the next couple of games. The next couple of games are home to West Ham, away to Blackburn. I'll see you at the West Ham game with the team ready to go. Okay, so Tino was lacking a bit on fitness, although he's fit enough to make the bench. Quayler and Tevenet are going to get a chance in front of the Villa Park faithful to show that they've still got it. Oh, I thought he was going to score then, Lovenkrands. Getting the chances early on. Started extremely well. Lovenkrands at the centre of most of it. He's had a cracking season, Lovenkrands have. He's still young as well. So we're creating the chances, we're not converting them though. We've got to get them into that goal. there it is. There's the opener from Lovenkrands. I had a feeling it might have come from him from 20 yards as well. What a gem we've got there. It was a very difficult one, very difficult trying to get over the line. And there's Quayla. Quayla showing he can still score goals, 2-0. We haven't even played half hour yet. I think now there's no pressure of finishing higher or lower. But although if Leeds lose, there could be an opportunity to finish higher. If Leeds draw, they could be. It depends on our goal difference. If Leeds lose and our goal difference is better than theirs, they could draw and we could win and still finish 6th. And there's Lovenkrands again. What a player, Let me just stop a minute. Look what a player he is. We paid 4.9 million for him. Worth every penny. But where's this goal scoring form when we really needed it? Against Leicester would have been nice. Because if we'd have won that game, then we'd have been well on course to potentially finish above Leeds. Obviously would have relied on them to slip up a little bit more. There you go, half time, 3-0. Gotta be delighted with that. I'd be happy enough if the clock just ticks and we take the 3-0 win. Although Leeds did just win 4-0, so the goal difference aspect of it we could do with improving on. Although I don't think we've been battered when we've lost games. We've won a lot of games by a good margin, but we've never been battered by anyone. So I'd imagine our goal difference would be pretty decent anyway. Okay, let's look at making a couple of subs. I might make a double sub. Okay, so Tevenet for Tano, Joachim for O'Neill. Let's make the last sub. Let's see this game 8. As we go and play our last game of the season. Well, we're going to go. Yep, our last game of the season against Blackburn away. Okay, so as I said, happy enough for this to just tick down and take the 3-1 win. Fuck. What a time to lose your clean sheet. It's the only time you'll ever be disappointed with a win is if you lose your clean sheet in the last minute. So, Leeds drew 0-0. Interesting. What's the goal difference looking like? Because it's 3 points, we could finish above Chelsea as well. And the goal difference is looking favourable. Because if both Leeds and Chelsea were to lose, and we win, if we won by 2 goals at Blackburn, or 1 goal at Blackburn, we could win by 1 goal at Blackburn. We've already got a better goal difference than Leeds. We got Chelsea are 2 goals better off than us, but if they lost by 1 and we won by 1, we'd be above them on goals scored. So if both of Leeds and Chelsea lose, we could finish in the top 5. Leeds are away to Arsenal, Chelsea are away to West Ham. Interesting. Blackburn are in 19th, and I think they will be as good as relegated. Yeah, Blackburn are already relegated. So only playing for pride, we're playing for something. Makes an interesting last game of the season for us, guys. So let's not waste any time. I'll see you there. Okay then, here we go. Bit of bad news. Southgate is suspended for this game, but we have got Steve Watson back. He's just come back fit enough to play the final game of the season. He takes the armband. The good thing about this is the first Champions Manager 3 first introduced the latest scores. So Arsenal are a point in front at top from Manchester United and are playing to win the league. Man United got Tottenham at home, should really win that one. Arsenal can win the league. West Ham and Chelsea playing there. Let's see, we're going to keep an eye on the latest scores. We're going to do a double up on this one then. So as the game ticks on, I hope you can see the highlights at the bottom. I've got one eye on that. Man United, interesting, Man United are winning. So Man United are currently winning the league. Still 0-0 with Arsenal Leeds. We need them to lose. As do we need Chelsea to lose. Okay, so we're still 0-0. It doesn't matter anyway. We have to win. We simply have to win. And it's a bad start. 20 minutes in, we're 1 down. Chelsea, West Ham still drawing as well. So 7th looking the like. Oh, Arsenal winning. 7th looking the likely position that we're going to finish in now. But we've got to turn things around somehow. Yes, get in there, 1-1. So now that means if we take the lead, we will go above Leeds. Arsenal are winning the league at the moment. Man United, their efforts will be in vain anyway. Chelsea are drawing, so Chelsea we won't go above. But we need to get that second goal first though. And don't let them score again, of course. Still 0-0 with Chelsea. Chelsea down to 10 men. It makes it even more interesting with us at 1-1. So have a little look at. Right, Julian Joachim's having a poor game. Sorry, I'm swapping him out for Keith O'Neill. I may look to get an upgrade on Joachim actually. Someone who's actually going to start in front of him. His form has dipped awfully towards the end of the season. I think Keith O'Neill out on the right for the second half. Get back on the latest scores. Oh, they've got a penalty, never. And they've scored it. Oh, gutted. And they're creating chances. And there's a third. Well, 7th place it is then, it looks like. Although I am going to just go all out and make the subs now. Tevernet's got one back. Could make for an interesting end of the game. But is the damage already done? I mean, Hendry's playing a 7. Shaw's not playing so well. Let's swap out Shaw for Johnson. Obviously, Tevernet's just scored. We've got to leave him on. If he can get the goal, then he could get it. He could get the equaliser. Chelsea are winning anyway, so 5th place is off the cards as it stands. But we're letting them set up too many chances. I'm going to make the final sub. I'm going to take off Quayla for Tano. No, back on the latest scores. So Arsenal are still beating Leeds. It's the 6th place up for grabs. Man United will win against Tottenham. So if Arsenal do slip up against Leeds, the title is Man United's. Chelsea is still winning. But it looks as though our efforts are going to be in vain anyway. We're looking like that we're going to lose. But wait there. Oh, handball by our own player. No good. So there we go. It's all over, looks like. But wait there. No, no good. To play so well against West Ham and to play so poorly in this one is disappointing, especially because we had the opportunity to overtake Leeds and get into 6th place. Oh, hold on a minute, it's 3-3. Is there time to find a winner? No, that'll be the answer there. Arsenal have won, so Arsenal are the champions. So Chelsea ended up finishing 2-0, so Chelsea are in 5th. So let's have a look at the final standings then. So Arsenal finished the league as champions, Man United in 2nd, Liverpool 3rd. Leicester leapfrogged everybody there. How did that happen? Were Leicester above us the whole time? They must have been. Yeah, they had to have been, yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. So, in reflection, the draw against Leicester is not actually a bad result. We drew 0-0 with them, and I was a bit moany about that one. But 7th place, I think we've got to be happy with that one. It's been a good season. We got a lot of good, bright young players coming through. We got a defence to die for. We've still got a good few years left in them. Plenty of time to breed through players like Barry and Smith and Schumacher to replace them in the long run. We've got Seth Johnson and Jamie Shaw and George O'Callaghan, all good young central midfielders, all coming through. And obviously Taino and Byfield are good young strikers, but we do need a bit more experience. The next episode will be at the beginning of the season. I know the first episode was an introduction to what we were doing, and just to give you an insight to what we were trying to build. This now is basically, I will start it right at the beginning of the season. I'll take you through all the business that I've done. It'll be an extended episode, the next episode will, but you will get your fair share of 3 games as per usual. But there we go, that's the end of the season, guys. Obviously it's been a great season, it's been very enjoyable. I've really enjoyed doing this. Hope you guys keep with it as we go into season 2. We're going to see if we can push on and break into the top 5. I think that's the target worth setting. Top 5 and possibly a decent cup run again, like maybe win the League Cup or maybe get to the semi-final of the FA Cup. That would be nice. I mean, obviously we're not going to get European football, unfortunately, but that'd be another one. Get European football back and not cock it up like I did earlier in the season when we played Leeds. But anyway, thanks all for watching again, and until the start of the new season, it's cheerio for now. Thank you very much.